Well, the YouTube table site here, and I've recently gotten two strange emails, but one of them is a anonymous person. I don't believe I got a name, but it doesn't matter. But supposedly, this email, and I won't reveal too much, of course, but well, let's say they have a eye out there in Delphi. Go figure. That's all I'm gonna say. But a name was mentioned, unless further this person, gives me any more or okay on things, but it's really not that important. But, of course, like I say, something I think that should be private. And the only thing I want to talk about, though, is, and the other email, I was going to say, that one's a bit weird, because someone's asking me if they remember them, and I don't remember the name. I don't know where I came across this person if I had. But like I say, it's weird emails. But this one was, like I said, in the form, though, of an eye of Delphi is what I'll call them. Like I said, I won't say any more than that. But I will say that a name was mentioned. And it led me going back to, and finding an old article, mind you. So, it was kind of good that this went down. But once again, and I do remember looking this person up. But, and I did try and screenshot a picture. I hope I got the right person. But it kind of don't look like it. But then again, I don't even know if this person even had a photo taken or any information, let alone pictures. But this person is supposedly, as it says, someone that found the bodies, and we're going back to Ivan. But it did lead me to this also. The Ivan guy, and I can't even pronounce his last name, but I'll see it. Let alone try to remember saying it. But it is in this article. And this was, of course, May 2017. And, of course, we have any good suspects. And, of course, also in this article, you're going to once again be told something and then told in a whole different opposite of it. Now, I do believe like I said, I did go over this guy, and I can't remember if he had any pictures. Because I think I might have done a comparison, but there's the other guy that was flipping him off, and he's also in here too. And that guy flipping this guy off supposedly says and thinks at the time that Ivan was involved. Now, one thing is that makes him a good suspect, but hey, I think he has been, erased from the list. But the Eye of Delphi seems to think this person maybe had something involved. Now, of course, right, the speculations are that there was more than one person. Now, whether it be two people killing the girls, one got them down to where they met another person by gun, would explain how the bodies were positioned, supposedly moved. But yeah, it's insane. This whole case is insane. And to bring this suspect back in to the light, I mean, one thing is for sure, this guy had a liking for younger women, not teenage girls. Whoa. What the hell was that? I think a transformer just blew, but there's no lights out. And that was a nice big flash. An explosion. Boom! Whatever the fuck that was. Oh, golly! Son bitch. Uh-oh, Ted, hang on a second. Bear with me. Whew. Now, something just strange just friggin' happened. Now, just before I pause this video, you seen a white flash in the phone, and then an explosion. And then all of a sudden, as I'm walking the pug here, which I have one of these clip-on things for the pug, alright? Yeah, one you just throw your thumb on. You know, it's got the C clip like this, try and show it. And you pull the latch and it opens, right? Damn thing just fell off the dog. It's like the clip was pulled down and released. Now you want to talk about some insane shit. Now when I put the damn collar on the dog, that was not in any form loose. I don't know how the hell that just happened. But even stranger, that damn explosion over there. And there's no lights out, so I can't even say if that was a transformer or not. But, you want to talk about some crazy shit going on, folks? Now, whether or not that's the supernatural is the question. Oh, boy. Anyways, as we get into this story, before anything else strange happens, yeah, I noticed the stars tonight I was speaking of. They're pretty bright tonight. And I haven't done that looking into the stars yet, but I gotta do that again. Now I have something in my boot, and it's stuck. Bear with me. Oh, rock. Alright, let's get on with our story here. See what else crazy happens. Anyways, as we were speaking, these Delphi murders, this suspect, this reopening, or let alone this strange person we have here, finding out that this person, Ivan, liked, say so, young women or something. Let alone the guy was rumors of him being a transvestite or a tranny, or let alone bisexual. He has a 70s molestation case, but it's so damn old he never was registered for it. And I believe nothing's ever happened since. Probably because everybody he's probably been with has been consensual, say so. But the Eye of Delphi, I can tell you right now, explains that this man is just one very strange person. It wouldn't be crossed my path of thinking that maybe that this person could be involved if there is more than one suspect, and they do claim there is more than one suspect. So with that being said, especially this crooked child molestation, child porn ring going on out there. We got a lot of friggin' molesters out there in Indiana. Delphi, too. A lot of sick pups need to be hung. And, but it goes on there. It is Brumba. We'll just call him Brumda, or Stupid for short. And Eric Alter, there it is, who was fingering Ivan Braha, who he insists is the suspect and who claims that law enforcement are just wrapping up their case against. However, reading between the lines, what I got was that Eric Alter knows for certain that Ivan did this crime, but possibly law enforcement doesn't share his views. And they have no good sources. Devious that the Brumdar is the man who killed these girls, especially now that we have two separate DNA setback representing apparently two killers, neither of which is Brumdar. Mr. Brumdar, in my opinion, seems to be guilty of contaminating crime scene. So whatever this guy did, right? And now that we have the new suspect, I'm sure he's way now off the radar. And it goes on to say, as you read here, 70s ex-wife's house burned down. So this is something that, consists of arson, and whoever wanted this man to get in trouble was really pushing for it, and who knows what happened between his ex-wife and, you got all this flingering around in the fire. And, this guy has still not been convicted of anything, of course, let alone the new guy. I mean, yeah, this is the one that was shunned as an Amish dipstick. So, anger towards teenage girls who do not engage in proper behavior. So this is what makes people think, at the time, how these girls were posed and improperly concealing themselves, meaning he probably don't like girls that go running around looking for boy toys or whatnot. If this is the case, to say so, of, if he's even involved, would be the, question. Then you have a woman met with law enforcement the other day, showed them photos of an RSO living within 50 to 100 meters of Delphi, miles. Photos include him lifting weights. Her vibe was that law enforcement felt that this was their man. I have no idea who the man is, so here we have another person. And the YouTube video was taken down, but someone brought this man forth. Now, we're looking at accusing the new suspect now, who we have. He don't seem to be a bodybuilder, that guy. Richard. So, I mean, whoever this guy is, but then again, the picture of Bridge Guy off the phone, a video or whatever, screenshot, he doesn't look like a bodybuilder either. So, I mean, you got Ron Logan's son. I forgot all about that, and I don't believe I maybe not even read that. Ron Logan's son, but he was cleared too. Then you got David James Lucas. Another man, David James Lucas, is a fat, gold, old hillbilly. But then again, if they're talking about fat, old hillbilly, Bridge Guy didn't look nothing like no hillbilly. He looked like a clean cut, hair parted nicely type person. So, I mean, these are all the cemetery groundskeeper. He also was a suspect. But obviously he was a skinny man, as it says. And they, of course, sleuthed him out. And then we got what it says down here. Hard evidence. So, I mean, in the beginning of this, they talk about they have a suspect. Oh, and that's what I wanted to say. Yeah, they have a suspect. They know who did it. They just got to build a case. It says it in this, and literally it says down here that this person has, there is no good hard evidence that law enforcement has any known suspect in mind who they are building a case against. Perhaps they do, but we do not have sufficient evidence to suggest that. I don't say that word a lot. So, I mean, here we have, in the beginning they're saying the law enforcement once again said in the beginning of this article, they have a suspect, but they need to build a case. And of course, they never said that suspect. Now, all of a sudden, we got Richard Allen caught. And I mean, it would be, this is what I'm talking about, these old articles. It would be nice to know who that suspect was in the beginning. And even if they would have brought it out to reveal. But, that ain't gonna happen. And, but it would be nice to know who they were thinking was in the beginning of this case. But then again, this person goes on to say, I think there's nobody they have. Once again. So, I mean, now it leads you all the way up to Allen. And, I mean, I can put this in the description box if anybody wants to go over it. But, yeah, here we are with another case of, they know who it is. At the end, they don't know who it is. They got all these people, but no leads. Nothing, strong. And it's just a wild goose chase right now. And I still think it's a wild goose chase. And you want to know why? Because all the way through this whole case, as you can see, the writings on the wall of saying, we don't know who it is, but we have this suspect, that suspect, this suspect. Everybody's a suspect. They came out with multiple people. And still, I'm not satisfied with the Allen guy. I'm not satisfied with this new suspect that's in jail. And for them to just have a bullet, which, I mean, stuff like this in these old articles say a lot more different. I mean, it says other things. It says, and how many articles have been written that are just gave out different types of scenarios, but in any of them, like this one, do you hear anything about a gun or even a bullet? You hear anything in here being a bullet being found? I mean, as it goes on to say, this Ivan is familiar with the Mears property, on which the girls were raped and killed. Now, see, this says raped and killed, but later on in the investigation, they were never raped and killed, they said. They were positioned in a sick way, manner with the dolls. All this stuff. And, so, I mean, with all the raped and killed. Now, see how it says there's no bullet found. Now, this is what I mean. You go back into these old cases and you go through all this stuff and you try to find out, what the hell's going on and to see what anything was leaked. But if there was a friggin' bullet, don't you think it would be in this friggin' article right now? And it ain't. And that's one thing I liked about this Delphi that gave me a name to go back into an article right here that literally says nothing, that they were raped in a barn and killed or near the barn. It all says this crazy shit. And, yeah, but no bullet was mentioned. No bullet. But it does, how it says right here, man. How the girls were raped. And then it changed on within time. I would have thought these damn articles would have been erased by now, but I guess they're going to leave them up, huh? But they have two separate DNAs. Two separate DNAs, it says right here. DNA is what's going to solve this case. And why ain't it been done yet with this Allen yet? You think about it. Think about this damn case and how insanely it's involved throughout the 5 years. How things have changed within the 5 years. And I still have nothing heard about DNA being taken from Allen. All it's about is this friggin' bullet. And I think that's a plot set up that was planted there. Because as you can clearly read in these reports, May of 2017, there's no bullet there. So, with that being said, this is insane. And now we gotta wait till the next court date. And they're gonna prolong it too, because they need the actual proof that this man did it. And if they got 2 in their DNAs there, this right here is the end of the friggin' story. Where the F is the DNA testing being done with the genetic, or whatever it is, the family genealogy, DNA being done to solve the Golden State Killer? Why ain't it been done yet? And we read right here, 2 separate DNA sets. Is one Allen? I want to know. And this right here needs to be proven. And this proves right here my thoughts, theories, and ideas. Is why I won't push Allen as the killer right now. Right now, until I get that proof, I'm not on the boat. I'm not jumping in your boat yet. It's here. The day has came. The killer's caught. No, he has not been caught yet. Because there's 2 DNAs, and this guy's DNA needs to be tested to prove that. Because it says it right here. Read it and weep. Read it and weep, people. Unbelievable. Now, if it was Allen and Ivan that did it, hey, then this article was dead right on the money, but because there is a lot of strange weirdos out there, right? pedophiles, disgusting little chat rooms going down, and unbelievable. Unbelievable. Disgusting. Each and every one of these people need to be sent to an island or shot. Hung by their dirty little parts. Until the next video, people, think about it. Here's an old article. 2 separate DNAs. Meaning there could have been 2 killers. And has Alan's DNA been tested yet? Till it comes, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon yet. Killer has not been caught yet. Until the next video, be safe, take care, and always look into the past. Because there's something dark, hidden secrets there like this. I want to thank Delphi, Eye of Delphi, for sending me this name again. And finding this very interesting. Out.